What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ocho back at you again with another one. With another one for ya. But got a cool little interesting topic today. Gonna go hooping in a minute. Got me a new ball and shit. But basically, I just been thinking, bruh. And what I'm knowing and what I'm noticing is that like society is like a line, bro. Like if we really look and really think about it, like our parents and our grandparents and our great grandparents, they all had an opportunity not to control the overall all of society. See, you're not controlling all of it, but you had an opportunity to be pretty much the a part of the ruling class. Like once you get about 35, 40, 45, 50, I say, maybe a little bit older than 35, maybe 45, 50 is when you really get the, you get the power of the control switch of society. I would say everybody within that age demographic of 45 to 65 pretty much is dominating the American society at that time. So basically, that's why I say society is basically like a line. Like every couple 15, 20 years, a new demographic of people take over society, and their narratives and their opinions and how they view the world and their knowledge and information pretty much dictates the overall viewpoints and basically the direction in which the society and the world moves in. So like basically what I'm saying is that society is like a line, like you waiting at to get on a roller coaster ride. And y'all in line waiting, and your grandparent is the person riding before you, your parent is the person riding right before you, and your great grandparents is the person that rode the roller coaster way down the line before you. They had control of the society while they was riding, while they was on the ride. They were the ones. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying that society is sort of like a line. No matter how you look at it, each demographic progressively takes control of the reins of society progressively over time as so-called time moves forward. Now, with this whole COVID thing, with this whole shutdown, I'm really noticing something. I'm noticing that pretty much they about to interrupt that they're about to interrupt that cycle. That's what all this is about. That's what all this COVID is about. That's what all of this is about, man. It's about interrupting the line of society. That's what it's all about. They want to stop that natural progression from happening because this cycle has happened before, and the powers that be are the ones that pretty much dominate the society right now and have everybody in a dumbed down state, have everybody thinking, looking for this and that and searching and money this and money that and not going within. Those people who dominate and rule because of these facts, because humanity have been dumbed down, they want to interrupt the cycle because they know that it's a special demographic, it's a special age group of people that are rising up. And when they get control, when they get the controls, when they are able to push the button, what they gonna do with it is gonna be some shit that they not ready for. This is what they know. See, it's not even a doubt anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what they had a name for all of the millennials. You know what I'm saying? They said the millennials was different. They didn't want to do what their parents do, and they didn't want to act how their grandma and grandpa act. See, and it's not about a teenager thing because the media created the concept of a teenager. So it's not about that the millennials was acting like teenagers. No, we wasn't acting like teenagers. We was understanding a few things, and we was actually bringing sense to this world. That's why you see the age of the awakening happening right before your eyes. That's why you see people like Kevin Samuels. That's why you see people like Kwame Brown coming out. That's why you see Charlamagne the God falling. That's why you see cowards like Matt Barnes and Richard Jefferson getting called out because of those millennials. See, that age of awakening have taken place. There's no way around it. See, 5, 6, 10 years ago, I was telling niggas the age of awakening is on the way. The age of information is here. We in the age of information. Information is here for us. You know what I'm saying? And once the age of information hit, then the age of the awakening hit. That's where we at now. People still don't really understand that. We still at the point of the information and awakening. We still haven't passed those two stages yet. A lot of people think that we passed that just because you got a little knowledge, just because you learned a few things. But see, when you first eat a hot dog, it's not digested. When you first eat a steak, it's not digested once you swallow it. See, that's the point we at. We just got the information. We just got hold of it and ingested it. It's not digested yet. We didn't have time to process. We didn't have time to put it together and get the nutrients out of it and put the nutrients where they need to go in the body. The awakening have not hit yet. This is what they trying to prevent. See, all of these things, they come together. All of these things, they come together. That's why I said the society is aligned. You see what I'm saying? And we waiting in that line. The millennials are waiting in that line to get a hold of those controls. So you see what I'm saying? Just like the millennials is that burrito, or the millennials is that vegetables you ate, even though you've been eating burritos the whole time. You know what I'm saying? You guys finally got some healthy food up in you. And now it's not just going to affect you as soon as you swallow it. It takes time. It has to go down and digest so your body can pull the nutrients out, put them where the nutrients need to go so that you can become that healthy person. But see, the powers that be know. They know that that healthy meal is on the way. The powers that be know that healthy food is on the way. That all they got to do is digest. It's already here. It's already been introduced into the system. That healthy food. Those people who going to control and do it and push the button when they need to. It's already in place. It's already have entered the system. The thing they want to do is prevent it from having its effect. They want to come in and they want to do this and do that. They want to institute certain things that they know the millennials don't vibe with. The millennials don't vibe with this new medication. We don't vibe with this medical, mass marketed medical institution of the American Association of Health that kills niggas every day. We don't vibe with that shit. And they know that. And they know if they make us vibe with that in order to have a job and employment, they can get us out the system. They know that they can make us willingly walk out the system because they know we're not vibing with that shit. But that's all right though. That's fine. But I just want y'all to know what's going on. I want y'all to see it. Because if y'all don't see it, what's the point? Like, because I can clearly see the move. I've been saying this for at least 4 years now. I'm telling you, I can clearly see this now. This is what they're doing. But, excuse me. But this is definitely what they're doing. Like, if you clearly look at what's happening, like, what's going to be the ramifications of the actions that they're doing if they legalize this vaccine and make it a mandatory vaccine for you to do certain things within the society, as far as employment, as far as purchasing this and purchasing that, it's headed in that direction. I don't know whether or not you guys want to accept it. I don't know whether or not you guys think it's real, but it's real. Like, and I'm pretty sure that the people who cooperate and the people who do it, these are the people who are going to be given the lever, who are going to be given over control, who is going to be accepted into the, you know what I'm saying, into the fold of the powers that be, in order to keep manipulating this system twisted, keep instituting a fallen man, keep us dumbed down. You see what I'm saying? And my whole thing with it is this: if the people who took the vaccine, like, why are they worried? I just really don't get that. I don't get that. But I'm just saying that at that point, I really want you guys to really just think about that. I want you to get it in your head that if you are what people call woke, if you are not going along with this system, if you believe in holistic living, if you believe in doing things the natural way and not this artificial fake way that they doing things now, that is pretty much who they're weeding out by making you get this inoculation. They pretty much weeding out the people who are going to line up with Mother Nature and do things naturally, you know, because though that's really the way back to the source. That's really the way back to balance in this world. And they don't want balance. They want to keep everything tilted in their favor. See, balance will actually make an equal playing field. They're not trying to bring reciprocity back to the system. They're not trying to let it be balanced. They're trying to keep it tilted in their favor. You see what I'm saying? But it's up to us to actually usurp this, to actually overtake this, and we will. We just cannot go for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? We just got to understand what they doing, what they implemented, see it, and call it out. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we acting like it's not real, like everything is a conspiracy. But you know, people do big time for conspiracy. People go to jail and do big time and sacrifice their life. Maybe get for felony conspiracy theory, you might get a life sentence in jail. But y'all over here is worried about a conspiracy theory. People's lives are affected by conspiracies every day. You know, you could take that word in the court of law and get somebody in big trouble behind conspiracies. So I don't know why y'all don't want to understand that a conspiracy theory affects you. It's something serious. It's something to be evaluated. It's something to be looked at. Like it's not something that from a movie that's just spooky and spookism and this nigga is crazy and he don't know what he's talking about. No, like y'all need to get off that shit. Y'all need to really get off that shit, bro. Because these conspiracy theories is real. How many of them we gonna have to see before we understand that these theorists are just not theorizing? They getting their evidence from somewhere. They drawing conclusions from actual reality. They're not just making up shit as they go. So you ignorant motherfuckers who so ignorant that you will fucking let them just brainwash you to the point where they could put a movie out called Conspiracy Theory 20 years ago. And now that's your favorite fucking word to say every time somebody got something logical or some conclusion they have drawn from their own mind is that you must be a fucking conspiracy theorist. What is wrong with you? What is your problem? What is your major malfunction? It don't even make sense, bro. You need to let that go. And that's for real. Because conspiracy theories are real, nigga. They assassinated Martin Luther King. They assassinated JFK. They knocked down the Twin Towers. The motherfucking Titanic was not sank by no goddamn iceberg. World War II was not fought for them reasons. Hitler was not trying to motherfucking take over the whole fucking globe and earth. Motherfucker, like this shit is not rocket science no more. And it's not a fucking conspiracy theory. It's real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all could let all that go. Like, y'all want to go by what another nigga told you forever? Forever, really? You want to go by what another nigga told you? Never want to do no research, no find nothing out for yourself. See, that's the problem. And I always tell y'all about trusty first-hand, good, second-hand information. What's the difference, niggas? Do you know the difference between first-hand and second-hand information? I don't think you do. But you know what? I'm going to have to explain that on my next video. Because right now, this thing done ran for 12 minutes, and usually I don't go this long. I don't. But something is just telling me that I don't think y'all get what I'm saying. I don't think y'all understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to try to see, society is a line, man. Society is not just one person born and that's it. And then you die and that's it. No, it's a line. Like, like, like my mother before me, her mother before her mother before her, all of those people handed the reins. Like my mothers and fathers gonna hand the reins to me when they can no longer be the dominant people of the society. Like they parents were no longer the dominant people of the society. They hand them reins over, and now the parent is looking to me as if they need something, if they need help. They can't. I'm the one now. See, and what the government is trying to do is prevent me, the millennial, and all of us millennials from getting that opportunity to have that success, to have those reins, to have the power to press that button. They know what we gonna do. They already know we're not going for this shit, man. All of this capitalism and racism and white supremacy and shit like that. We got this shit all figured out, man. So at that point, I don't even know why motherfuckers don't understand that they trying to prevent that as much as they can. So when you see Donald Trump, when you see Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, when you see the type of programs they're implementing, when you see motherfucking Obama, you know, all that was for the millennials, man. You got to realize this shit. All this shit was a plan orchestrated by the powers that be to stop the millennials from rising because they know we not having it. And you know what? We not finna have it, and they not finna stop us either. That's the cold part. Like, we finna do this, and this finna go down. Like I said, it's already been introduced to the system. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they prevented it with the hippies in the '60s, because this is not the first time. Don't get it twisted. Because when those hippies or those hipsters or people that was hip to the game. See, we woke to the game now. We woke to the game. But see, back then they was hip to the game. They was hip to the system, hip to the man, and down with the system. We on the same shit now. We on the same shit now. We just said now, they were saying this is where the military industrial complex came from. This is where all of this type of shit came from. We were studying all of this shit back in the '60s, but they flipped it. You feel what I'm saying? And they twisted and they perverted the movement. You feel what I'm saying? Into now LGBTQ. And I know y'all hear my cat tripping. He trying to bust my door down. That cat, I'm finna bust his shit. But I'm not. No, I love my cat. I ain't gonna bust his shit. But he interrupted my video right now. Morty, chill. Chill, Morty. I already fed you breakfast. But, basically, that's where all this, it's leading back right to that same point where we was at, the flash point, when they assassinated who they assassinated, and they killed who they killed, and they did what they did. But guess what? You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is coming to a head once again. The powers that be, it is on. Understand these millennials, that nature will correct itself. Reciprocity will be achieved and balance will happen. You're not going to keep tipping these scales forever. You're not. And you know what? This is your boy God Mode, Ocho Solo. And I'll catch you on the next thing. Peace out.